To all my little chickie nurses up at Rocky Mountain Oncology, I want to tell you, you guys are a jewel. You are the crown jewels for women like me. Every last one of them, from Cassidy to Carolyn to Loli, and the blood gal. I never say her name right, Yoli or Yolo. Anyway, Rocky Mountain Oncology has the best nurses anybody could ever ask for. They took great good care of us, and I think the Natrona County Commissioners, if they're aching to give money away like they do to Wyoming Medical Center, they really need to give money to Rocky Mountain Oncology, and they really need to give money to infectious disease. Laura over there, Dr. Laura, she is just one of the best female doctors I have ever known. She listened, she took care of me, she takes care of a lot of the older folks that have diabetes and problems with infections without being in fear of catching anything. Them girls get right in there and right down in the dirt to help a lot of senior citizens. So I would really like to see money donations going to infectious disease and to Rocky Mountain Oncology. Those girls over there, and then you have the angels that have been supplying wigs and fake boobies and things to make us feel better. They'll even style, there's I can't remember the name of it, but I'll post the picture with this. They do style of the wigs. They'll restyle the wigs to fit your personality and the way you want it to look, all for free. Anytime you go there, you'll never go hungry. They always have juice, high protein shakes like Ensure. Wednesdays they usually do, somebody drops off donuts or bagels. There's always snacks in the trays. A lot of the women there are older retired women. Susie McMurray, God bless her heart. She picked me out a red wig and gave me my first set of fake boobies. So hey, Susan, God love you, girlfriend. She even came to visit me in the hospital when I was in this last time when we couldn't figure out what was wrong with my feet. And my husband used to haul fuel for McMurray, and she put two and two together and realized that she knew my husband as well. So anyway, big old shout out to Susan. And I just want to say, Dr. Flippin up there, she is the bomb. You would not think that she is as boisterous as she is, because she's very small and petite. Dresses to the tens, man. She always looks good, and she really gets involved in your health. She wants to know if you're eating good. She wants to check your body over every time, and if there's any doubt, she'll put that chemo off till you've bounced back enough to where your body can take it. So atta girl, Dr. Flippin, you are the 10 in my book, babe. Anyway, getting back to this opioid deal thing one more time. Cancer patients and people who are dying shouldn't have to beg for painkillers. I don't know what's going on in this country, or if it's just the manufacturers, but I don't need control over my medications. I'm an adult. I've managed my pain for years without having Big Brother over my shoulder, and I think this is going to be one of the pitfalls of this opioid blank crisis. I think it's being over exaggerated. I think more people are dying from breast cancer and from heroin in the streets than they are dying from this opiate epidemic, as they say. So anyway, with that, I think I'm going to be done for today. I'm feeling my brain getting kind of fuzzy. It's been about 3.5 hours since my last of my infusion, and this is about the time that I'll go into overdrive and get a little bit of sleep insomnia and that kind of thing. And I'll have to take some pain dope to go to sleep tonight, or just sleeping meds. But my feet are killing me right now. We figured out it's because I have a collapsed vertebrae, L4 and L5, that's collapsed onto the nerve, and it's affecting nerves in my feet. That's why my toes are numb and stuff, and yet they still burn. But anyway, just want to say thank you, Lord, for all the good people who stood by me through all of this, from Donnie Ray to Debbie Taylor to my daughter-in-law, Candace Marie, my son, James, my friend, Paul Pad, Jerry Cook, who's running for county commissioner. All of you people have been by my side, and Carol, my next door neighbor, her son Matt has been my legs, feeding my birds and my animals outside. He's a young guy. He's been homeschooled, and he's about 10 grades ahead of any other school-age kid at that point in school. He's already into doing square root and trigonometry when the kids in school right now can barely do algebra. I'm a push for homeschooling. If you're tired of your kids being indoctrinated with these liberal teachers who extort money from teachers to donate to the Democrat Party, then maybe it's time you started looking at what your children are being taught. Because if college campuses is an example of what our kids are being taught, I'm glad I didn't send my kid to college. I'm glad he went to work right out of junior high school at 16, and he went to work for Halliburton at 18, and he's now 31, and he's still with Halliburton. He doesn't need a college education because he had on-the-job training, and it made him a valuable player in the Halliburton scheme of things.